This story begins with a man named Gorang, who wakes up inside a prison called the platform. This prison had different levels based on floors, and in the middle of the rooms there was a huge hole. From above, a platform would descend through this hole, carrying food for the prisoners living there. But the platform would stop at each floor for only 2 minutes. In that time, the prisoners could eat as much as they could. After 2 minutes, it would descend to the next level. There were countless levels in this prison, and on each level 2 inmates lived together. With Gorang, there was an old man named Trimagasi. Gorang didn't know how this place worked or what kind of people lived there. He had voluntarily come here for 6 months, hoping to quit his smoking addiction and also earn a degree. As Gorang was talking to Trimagasi about this place, suddenly the green light turned on, which meant the platform was coming down. When it stopped at their level, the food left behind by the people on the upper floors was there. Trimagasi pounced on the leftovers like a starving bull, but seeing the filthy, half-eaten food disgusted Gorang, so he refused to eat. He only picked up an apple and put it in his pocket to eat later. When the platform began descending again after 2 minutes, Trimagasi spat on it and said, "Don't be surprised. People above us do the same." Suddenly, the temperature of their room began rising. Trimagasi told Gorang, "Until you throw that apple back, the temperature will keep rising. Nobody is allowed to keep food from the platform. If you do, the room will heat up until you die." So the rule was, eat only when the platform comes, and eat as much as you can at that time. Then Gorang told him that he came here by choice. After 6 months, he would get a degree, and at the same time he could quit smoking. Hearing about the degree shocked Trimagasi, because if that was true, then he should have already received 2 degrees. He had been there for over a year. When Gorang asked why he was here, Trimagasi explained his story. One day while watching TV, he saw an ad for a knife that could even cut through stone. He ordered it, but when it arrived, it was just a normal knife. Furious, he threw the TV out of his window. Unfortunately, it hit a man on the head, killing him instantly. Trimagasi was given 2 options: go to a mental asylum or come here. He chose to come here for 1.5 years. He also told Gorang that every 30 days, the prisoners' cells were changed. Last time, he was at level 132, where not even scraps of food reached. Yet he still survived, living only on water for 30 days. He warned that the real struggle comes when you land on a low level twice in a row. Gorang suggested that if everyone just ate a little, then food could reach the lower levels. He tried shouting upwards and downwards to convince people, but nobody listened. The people below mocked him even more. Trimagasi told him, "Don't waste respect on the people below. They deserve nothing. They should stay in their place." Before coming to this prison, every person was allowed to bring 1 item. Gorang had brought a novel, while Trimagasi had brought the knife he bought from TV. Seeing this, Gorang suspected that Trimagasi might have survived the last time by killing and eating his cellmate. As the days passed, Gorang started eating from the platform too, and he and Trimagasi developed a strange kind of friendship. But one day, a woman named Miharu appeared on the platform. She was badly injured. Gorang wanted to help her, but Trimagasi said, "She's crazy. Every month, she rides the platform down, looking for her son. She kills her cellmates, hoping 1 month she'll land in the same cell as him." Later, when Miharu reached a lower level, the men there attacked her. But she killed both of them and continued her descent. 30 days later, their cell changed. Gorang woke up tied to his bed by Trimagasi. They were now on level 171, where no food ever reached. Trimagasi knew Gorang was younger and stronger, so he restrained him before he woke up. He told Gorang, "I don't want to kill you. But when hunger overtakes me, I'll have to cut pieces from you. I'll try not to kill you." For 8 days, he did nothing, but eventually his hunger overcame him. He cut into Gorang's thigh and took flesh, but before he could continue, Miharu arrived on the platform. She broke a bottle over Trimagasi's head and slit his throat. Then she freed Gorang, who stabbed Trimagasi to death with his own knife. Miharu tended to Gorang's wounds and then ate Trimagasi's organs. Eventually, hunger forced Gorang to eat as well. Miharu later left again on the platform, continuing her search for her son. Time passed, and Gorang got new cellmates, including a woman with a dog, and later a religious man with a rope. Each new level revealed more cruelty, madness, and hopelessness of the prisoners. People above hoarded food while people below starved. Some resorted to violence and cannibalism. Finally, Gorang and another prisoner named Baharat decided to change the system. They rode the platform down, distributing food fairly, protecting the most precious dish, panna cotta, as a symbol to send back to the administration. But as they descended, they discovered the horrifying truth. The number of levels was far greater than they imagined, and most people below had already died or turned savage. On level 333, they discovered a small girl, starving. Believing her to be Miharu's daughter, Gorang gave her the panna cotta to eat. That night, visions of Trimagasi and the woman appeared to him, telling him the girl herself was the message. The next day, when the platform came, Gorang placed the girl on it. As it shot upwards, he stayed behind. Trimagasi appeared once more, telling him, "You succeeded." Gorang, broken and exhausted, walked away into the darkness, while the girl was carried upwards, the true messenger of hope. Right finger. This story is actually an allegory of society and class divide, where the upper classes exploit resources selfishly, leaving nothing for those below. It shows how greed, selfishness, and cruelty thrive when survival is at stake.